What's going on, guys? What's going on, Thai Squad? What's going on, everybody? So, how will Joe Flacco fit with this Browns offense? Is Joe Flacco signed back with the Browns for a second time? And I am going to say this. This reminds me of LeBron James signing back with the Cleveland Cavaliers his second time. And we know that Joe Flacco won comeback player of the year. We know Joe Flacco won comeback player of the year a few years ago. We know Joe Flacco won comeback player of the year a few years ago. And he was signed by the Browns a few years ago. The Browns didn't want to bring back Joe Flacco in the 2023 offseason, but I think in the 2025 offseason, bringing him back this year and after playing with the Indians with the Colts, like he could have chose, I think, the Steelers. Let me say this, and let me get the elephant out of the room. When we look at the Deshaun Watson trade, and the Browns mentioned this, that at the time they thought Deshaun Watson was going to be their franchise guy to lead them to a Super Bowl for the Browns. And looking back at that trade, let me get the elephant out of the room. That trade wasn't good. I'm not saying that Deshaun Watson is a good quarterback here. But when you say you're bringing back somebody who won comeback player of the year, for you, and somebody that made the playoffs in 2023, because we saw what him and Amari Cooper did that season. We saw how he had a connection with Amari Cooper that season. And we know Joe Flacco has the championship with the Baltimore Ravens. And he won that championship with Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, that team. But this Browns team is different. It's going to look a little bit different with Joe Flacco. This team is going to look a little bit different with Joe Flacco on the roster this time. Because there's no Amari Cooper. You still have Tillman. On the offense side of the ball. You can draft a Shedeur Sanders as another quarterback, or draft a Travis Hunter. I could say that. I could see the Browns doing that with their second overall pick. But with Joe Flacco back as a Brown, it's going to be good to see Joe Flacco back as a Brown. Because I'm going to say this, we could have kept Joe Flacco and Jameis Winston, which a lot of Browns fans, including myself, are going to miss Jameis Winston. Like, we have Kenny Pickett, we have Deshaun Watson, we have Joe Flacco now in the quarterback room. If we kept like Jameis and Deshaun Watson together and had like Joe Flacco still signed with the Browns, that would be a totally different, we're looking at a totally different quarterback room. But having Kenny Pickett, having Kenny Pickett, having Deshaun Watson, um having Joe Flacco now, that's still a decent quarterback room. But Joe Flacco can lead the Browns to the playoffs, in my opinion, because we've seen how he did it in 2023 with that Browns team in 2023. And it's going to be very interesting to see how Joe Flacco does in a different, like he knows Stefanski's offense. He knows Stefanski's offense. Like it's going to be fun to see. But guys, never give up your dreams. And I hope all of you guys are safe out there and stay blessed, everybody, and peace.